Guys, back at it. Same situation as the last couple of weeks. Turkeys gobbling way out in the fields, not allowed to be there. But they're gobbling for as cold as it is. They're gobbling. There's Travis. You want to say anything to the camera? You want to say anything to all the fans?
No. About to shoot one.
But they're down at the bottom again, so it looks like it's going to be another late morning until we get the hang of them. But they're definitely vocal. We've called twice and it's gobbled back both times, but it hasn't came any closer to us. It's just doing its thing. It's probably down over the hill, got a bunch of hens with it. So there, it just gobbled again. It actually sounds like it's getting further away now, unless that's a different one. Chad thinks there's two of them, but the wind's picking up. I don't know. We'll get back to you when we get into the heat of it. All right, guys, we're back. So this is the deal. We can't hunt the field. The turkeys are out in the field. It's still gobbling, but what we're doing, we're slowly working our way over to where we can kill the turkey from. So about every 100 yards, every 20 minutes, 25 minutes, we're sending out some calls. And there's two of them out there. One's getting closer, so I'm going to do some yelps. I'm going to go back to Chad after I do this, but there is one that seems like it's getting closer. So let's get the calls out. I'm going to wait for the wind to die down a little bit. Windier than hell. Got out there. Put a few calls out, and I'll retreat. Go find Chad. He's standing to where he can listen. See if they gobble back. The wind's really picked up. I know that one was a lot closer there. There's definitely two of them. But it's probably about 6:30 now. We're setting up for the morning kill. Or the late morning kill, please. Alrighty, guys, it's a little after 7. Those gobblers that were out gobbling in the fields this morning, they've kind of split up now and went in their separate directions. And there's another field, probably about 200 yards off in the distance this way. Chad's right over in there somewhere. I can't really see him. But he's over there just about 5 minutes ago. And one of them gobblers gobbled over in that field. So then they moved. So we're in the position now where we can kill them if they come this way. So I let a couple out. I haven't heard any gobbles since, but this is probably the general area where we're going to set up now until we're done. We might move a little bit here and there, but we've made it to where we can kill from. And the gobblers have all heard us, come across the top, and obviously we couldn't move to them, and that's what they wanted, but we only called about 3 or 4 times, but every 25, 30 minutes, we moved about 100 yards over here to where we can shoot them from and put out some calls. So they knew that we were moving, but they know we're here. Just finally got done drinking my coffee. Put a rally dip in. I'll just start adding to her for the day. Oh, man. Heard a lot of gobbling again this morning. It's probably time for me to get some new gloves. You know, the crazy thing is, I do have new gloves, and they're exactly the same thing as this. Which these are winter gloves, but these are just my favorite. I don't know why I don't wear my new ones. I mean, I gotta put my finger in the holes and shit. But whenever you find something you like, you just keep going back to them. And well, alright. It's a little after 7, like I said. We're not gonna call a lot because this is an area that they come to in the middle of the morning after they're done doing their morning routine. So we're just gonna let them know we're in here. We might move around a little bit according to where they gobble at and different setup, but in the same little acre here. Anything gets interesting, I'll let you know. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm chilly today. Damn. It's chilly out, but three mouth calls. I could take a nap. I could literally take a nap right now. I'm tired. I didn't go to bed till like 11. I didn't work yesterday because it was my middle daughter's kindergarten graduation, and we were just doing shit all day, and then all night last night I watched the Pirates, which suck right now, but Paul Skeens was pitching, so I stayed up to watch it. It was actually a pretty exciting game. They won in extra innings by a wild pitch, but there's Chad right there, standing up tired. I could take a nap. She's probably getting anxious. He probably wants me to call a little bit, so I am gonna do a few yelps for him just to keep him interested in it. That's the one thing about if we actually went and hunted public land like this morning. We heard all that gobbling. We could have made a move on it, but again, I do not like the game commission. They try to catch you up in everything you do wrong. And what was it like? The hunting public put out a video last year. I mean, everybody knows the hunting public does everything by the book, but they got a fine for having too many people involved in a hunt. this video camera, they all needed their tags or something crazy. It's just the Pennsylvania Game Commission's weirdos. Probably not all of them, but a lot of them. And they just always want to give you fines for some shit, so makes it hard when you hunt in private and only have limited resources of where you can hunt. But now, after 20 plus years of hunting, we kind of know where the turkeys like to end up at, and that's kind of how I go about them. And once it gets late in the season like this, it gets hard. But I was so surprised with how cool it was this morning that they were gobbling as much as they were. It'd be nice to hear one sound off. Pretty sure that there's 3 different gobblers up here on top with us. There was one. Where's he at? There was one way out in front of him, but we only heard it one gobble about 20 minutes ago. There's one way back behind me. I haven't heard it in a while. And there was one down in there. Haven't heard it either, but I'm sure they got with their hens. They're doing their thing, making their love. But we're just hanging out at the local watering hole, letting them know that we're ready to play if they get horny. They can come find us, and we'll fool around with them. That's all it is. A little foreplay. Alright. If anything gets interesting, I'll let you know, but that's all we're doing for now. Just sitting and listening. I can see his mouth. Alright. We'll be back. Alright, well, that backfield where that turkey gobbled out a while ago, the farmer's out there doing shit in it now. Got some piece of equipment out there, so we're gonna dip this Longhorn net. You ask why? Because I chew a lot of snuff, and Longhorn is cheap. That's why. Just walk a little circle here and make a few loud calls and maybe start heading back to that corner over there. Haven't heard a gobble in about 45 minutes now. Try to get something going again. They're around. Just don't know where, but they are around.